AHMED IFL2 the MTK Global. We're outside Frank Warren's offices. This is a bit of a random one, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah. Gotta go and touch him up for a few quid in a minute.
Yeah?
Coronavirus been hard, bro, isn't it? I'll sit outside his thing with a hat in a minute. Please.
Last time you boxed on Frank show was Dubai, wasn't it?
Yep. It probably will be the last time out of that.
Well, they've just told me they got David Adelaide lined up for you.
I bet they haven't, haven't they?
Yeah.
But they haven't they?
Well, yeah, they probably have.
Let's go and then make a deal now. I'll let you video it. Boom.
Well, let's talk about some fighters who boxed on Eddie's show. We'll come on to Dylan White and you know, Alexander Perfect can win, but Alan Babbage, a lot of people talking about him. Impressed with his stoppage of Shondell Winters, Tom?
Alan seems like a pleasant psychopath.
Path?
Well, psychopath, whatever you want to go. Listen, we're not here to give speech lessons. You're here to get my opinions on stuff, no?
Yeah, but I didn't know he was from Norwich.
Right.
What happened there? I thought he was from Hatfield, Tom.
I'm a traveller. I'll go all over.
True.
Right. No. Right. He's very exciting. He looks like the sort of guy who's nice but will still kill you. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But he's exciting. Is he too small for an heavyweight? I don't know. You'll only know. Let's remember, Shondell Winters weighed 13 stone 9. How did that fight get sanctioned as an heavyweight fight?
Less than cruiserweight limit.
That's a blowed up light heavyweight.
Mm.
That's a blowed up light heavyweight. Well, no matter how you want to look at it. Got
to speak to Father Eddie about that.
Well, I've had a chat with Eddie. I did jump straight in his inbox. Nothing against Adam, or Alan, whatever his name is. Yeah, I regret not taking that fight now. Feel a little bit silly. When I took fights against Majidov and
Dubois.
And I thought, oh yeah, they're just setting me up. So I got all paranoid and whatever. So I regret taking that now. And Eddie said we can make it. So that's what's saying. Another thing that I want to touch on, probably pissed me off, right? Do you remember not long ago, basically Dave Allen said I had to fight an eliminator to fight him.
Against McFarlane.
Yeah, thank you, right? But now we come out and call a 4-0 prospect out. Now, listen, UMAR, I know you got to sit on the fence really with all this sort of stuff and whatever not, but does that not tell you something? Does that not tell you that like someone's got an idea that I'm gonna absolutely ramsack his big strawberry nose? Because
we're talking about Dave Allen here.
I'm talking about Dave Allen. It won't also and it's things like that will piss me off. Like you go on like people ain't in your league. I'm only looking for the big money fights. How much fucking money you gonna get to fight a 4-0 prospect? Do you know what I mean? Like what? Why? Why? Like listen, like I said. He makes out to be honest. He makes out to be a nice fella. Don't know whether he's a nice fella. Don't really know him. But just be, if you are pretending to be honest, actually be honest. The person himself, you know, if you come to me and I said, when you said, why don't you, like, I told everyone about the fight with Babbage. Oh, no, I don't want to get fed to that psychopath, to that lunatic. In hindsight, I wish I did take the fight. I'll admit if I think someone's a bit too dangerous or whatever, I'll say, you know what, swerve him, leave him be. Don't make out like you're on a different planet to someone and then be calling out someone who's just knocked out, blowed out light heavyweight.
He reckons he'd have his way with Babbage. I don't know if you saw the interview.
I reckon Babbage would knock his teeth down the back of his neck. You can't like. I don't mean the one, but stylistically wise, I've been brought up around boxing, and it don't take being brought up around boxing to understand that you walk into Alan Babbage, and he's gonna hurt you, isn't he? Like you can't block punches with your head, and you have a look at Dave Allen's face. He's blocked quite a few.
You feel like you got the style to beat Babbage then?
I feel like I've got the style to beat Babbage. Listen, I'm a bit... However you want to look at it, I'm tall. I've got a fast lead hand, and he'd have to get very, very close before he lets them shots go, and I wouldn't allow him to work at that lunatic pace. I know that I could beat Alan Babbage if I'm given the right notice, and I'm in good shape. The one thing you will have to be is double fit to fight him, because I don't know how many rounds he got in the tank, but like that output is like crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, but what the thing is, as Del Boy says, he who dares wins. Do you know what I mean? So just gotta go in. Like, he's got that win now that I think that'll put him into the top 60. You know. So now
60.
yeah. So now it gives a little something worth fighting him for. Do you know what I mean? Gives him a little something worth fighting him for me at Iron Goes. Listen, I've got aspiration. I want to go down to cruiserweight. That's my thing. But I'll fight him in between going down. Definitely will. So Eddie, swerve Dave Allen because he's being snide, right? Dave Allen, Dave. I'm gonna name him now. Dave the Cherry Picker Allen. That's the what's saying. Forget the white rhino. White rhinos can't reach cherry trees.
You completely rule that fight happening, don't you? You and Dave. It's not going to happen, is it?
That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. Unless I see him in a Weatherspoons, then I want to absolutely kick him from one end to the other. Like, I'm so pissed off, I might just beat him up when I see him. Slap him about.
Has he triggered you that much? Yeah.
Like, it genuinely pisses me off. No, would you not find that insulting that you like? I'm asking you, right? If you were in the job that I'm in, and you wanted to fight someone in a domestic fight, a good domestic fight on paper, and they said to you, "No, I don't. Like, I'm only looking for right. This is the messages he sent to me. I'm only looking for the big fights, for the big money." But I promise you, before I'm done, me and you'll have a fight. Right? Then, obviously, in the interview, he said, basically, I had to fight an eliminator. Fight poor old Jay McFarlane. He wouldn't defeat him straight to the Lions, he did. And then he's off calling out a 4-0 prospect. Would you not find that a little bit insulting?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I do get where you're coming
from.
from.
Like, because I find that insulting. And look, we're all in the same job. We're all in there to earn money. And if he's on about he wants to go and earn big money, I can understand, because I wouldn't. Look, you've only got to look at figures on bloody social media. Like, obviously he'd be the bigger draw. Like, a lot of people buy into his shit.
Well, he was after the Povetkin fight last year, wasn't he?
Oh, shut up, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Do you not remember that? When there was talk of Povetkin, Dave Allen. Do you not?
Yeah, and listen, do you know what? They say God works in mysterious ways, and it's a godsend that Dave Allen stayed away from that man. Do you know what I mean? Because, look, I don't want to see anybody get hurt bad. Do you know what I mean? I'm not that nasty. Don't dislike him that much. Mate, Povetkin.
Impressed with him on the weekend?
Yes and no. Yes, at elite level, he kept composed and he picked a shot. He did pick it. He set it up. He threw it. Impressed in anything else that he done all night? The only thing he done right all night was that. In my opinion, I think Dylan was bossing the fight. I was absolute gutted for him. I genuinely am. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Dropped me cereal all on the floor, everything over it. I was like, what's happened? Yeah, but look, it's not like one of them fights that, see, this is where people can get things the wrong way. Like, where's that? Like, I've seen people that pretend like we want to see 50-50 fights. We want to be in real fights. We want people to fight one another and whatever. The one man that's done it has literally fought everyone when he didn't need to. He could have set in his ranking. He'll say, you see them same people that say that. Oh, like laughing and making a joke out of him, putting long neck memes up about that uppercut and whatever not, and you think yourself, like, well, you're being a hypocrite. The man's got caught by one shot, and that's all it takes. That's what people forget. That's all it takes in heavyweight boxing is one shot can change a fight. You can be 12 rounds down, and in the 12th round pull that one shot out, and that's it.
Sort of Wilder Fury won, but obviously Fury got back up.
Yeah, Fury got up. Listen, I think the only way you're gonna finish Tyson is with an AK-47.
Yeah.
And
Still probably rise.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'd probably I'd be half nervous with that because I'd probably miss. You know what I mean? But like it's everywhere. Right? I'm absolute gutted for him. But like I said, there's lots of positives. He know he was doing everything right. He knows he got the game plan not just to beat him, but to stop Povetkin because it was a matter of time. And he done the right thing. He done the right thing, as in like not going too gun ho. Did he not go gun ho enough when he had him hurt? Look, that's only for Dylan and the team to decide. But I do generally believe that Dylan is still a top heavyweight. There's still a place for him, and I believe he will still fight for the world title. This is probably the worst time and era to ever fight for a world title. I've never known an heavyweight division so good all the way through. It ain't even just at the top, even at domestic level. Like it's good. Like I know I call Dave Allen shit, but that's good domestic level. Whenever you know like people at British level to be that sort of good. Do you know what I mean?
You go for it now. Obviously, you've got Fury and Joshua in their own bracket, and obviously Dylan as well. You got their world level guys, and then you go down your Chisoras, Dubois there, Joyce. You keep going down, and you got like your Nick Webb, yourself, Dave Allen, Hughie Fury's in there, obviously.
I'd like to see Nick in a good fight.
Well, we was offered the fight with Fabio Wardley, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like again,
And that's another one, Fabio.
yeah, again, look, I'm good friends with both of them. I'm good friends with Fab. Like I helped Fab for the full camp of Vanilli, and I'm really good friends with Nick. Like I lived in a house with him for God knows how long, and we're at the point where we don't really want to be taking fights on 10 days. We're at the point in our career where we don't want to be taking silly fights at short notice for whatever amount of money it is. It's just pointless. Give him a proper bit of notice, and I'm pretty sure that'd be a good fight for English title. Him and Nick. That's worthy of giving both men the fair crack of the whip and saying, right, let's give you a bit of thing. But at the minute, I don't know. I reckon everyone would like to see me and Babbage go at it. I like.
Who's going to get that fight though? You or Dave?
Probably Dave gives a better blowjob, so probably Dave. You know what I mean? Because he's a fucking... No, it's right. He's fucking... He is genuinely... He's a suck, isn't he? He is a suck. That's it. He's a suck up. So I just don't... I don't... Like, to be honest with you, if the fight comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. Babic ain't one of the men you're going to go looking for in life, is he? Like, to be fair, he ain't, is he? Like, he don't really look too fast. Like if he has it outside or inside or whatever. And that's what I like. Men like that are worth having a fight with.
Why don't you do you and Babbage at cruiserweight?
Me and Babbage at cruiserweight, because it'd probably take me to next year to get down there. I'm getting down there. I'll generally be down there. I will be a problem at cruiserweight. So look out, all you 14-9 boys, or 14-4, whatever it is.
14-4. I thought you're saying Uncle Usyk should look at if he comes down.
Uncle you. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have a catch weight with Uncle Usyk in a second.
Tell Usyk to come back down.
I ain't allowed to fight family. I'm sorry. No, do you know what it is, Umar? I don't think there's a lot really. well, as I was saying, I didn't think there was really a lot of ways back in the heavyweight scene. I thought I looked at it as a good move, but what I've said to myself is this: it. I've got cruiserweight limit in my mind, and I've set myself that goal because I know I'll stick to a goal. And if I get down to 15.5 stone, it's never going to be the biggest sin in the world getting rid of that big derby off me. Do you know what I mean? It's never going to be the biggest sin in the world getting rid of them double F tits I got laying the front of my chest. Do you know what I mean? I'm not blind. Like I'm not blind. I know what things are, and I know I can make myself a much better fighter. I'll tell you what I am, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I'm a very, very underrated fighter because I've took a lot of hard fights. But I'll tell you what I'll do with you, and I'll have this man. I'll tell you what I'll do with Uncle Eddie, right? Uncle Eddie. If I fight Babbitt and beat Babbitt, yeah, I will fight Dave Allen. If I don't beat him, don't pay me. I will sign for what I want to fight. What I want to fight. Well, I say sign. I've never signed a piece of paper or belt agreement with Eddie in my life. If I give my word on something, that's my word. But if I don't beat Dave Allen, if they put that on, if I don't beat him, don't pay me. And that's how confident I am of beating him. And let me tell you something. If someone goes to all the lengths that he's going to not fight, that tells you something. That tells you something. You ain't got to be blind, deaf or dumb to understand that. So, but if I was holding my breath in that fight, I would have been dead 4 years ago. Because he wants to fight as much as Mickey Theo, I think.
That's a conversation for another day.
I'll leave him, let's swerve him. They've got the thing around here, that kebab shop. It's around here. Should go around there, can't see him.
What, Mickey's?
It's around here. It's only over there.
We were going to go for some grub, so...
We're going there.
Pop a visit.
I smashed the lot right up.
Alright, Tom Little, thank you very much for talking to RFL TV. Outside Frank Warren's office, a bit of a random...
Let's go in there and beg him. So listen, we're going there, right? We'll do a bit of a scene. Right, what we'll do, we'll rehearse it out here for a bit. We'll make out that you're my new manager. Right? Right, we'll dress you up in a fur jacket like Don King. March in there a pair of moon boots. Get you in there.
Yeah.
And we'll get a fight signed down. I knew for 100% fact. No funny you mentioned. I like Big Dave. What's so nice like, but yeah, I knew they'd be on me for that.
No,
fight.
I don't think there was being. I think they kind of said if he fancies a David Adelaide fight, we'd love to make that. But I mean, I think they said it in a more jokey way because he's very early on in his career. Very early.
Yeah.
Oh, thinking about it.
Thinking I've got kids' birthdays coming up. That's what it is. I'm thinking birthdays, Christmases. I'm thinking, yeah, what? Frank! What's the figures?
I'm going to go back in there and get my laptop, so I'll ask him for you.
Walk in there with your trousers by your ankles.
Where's Nigel Travis ain't here, is he? So.
I'm here.
Alright, Tom, thank you very much. I'm going to get my stuff and I'll come back in the car.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit.